In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on April 10, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Washington Nationals versus San Francisco Giants. The Washington Nationals made significant trades a couple of seasons back that saw them part ways with their top stars. Since then, their performance on the field has been disappointing. However, the organization has seen the emergence of several promising young players, and in 2024, they are counting on these talents to step up and demonstrate their potential at a major level. This Wednesday, they will face off against the San Francisco Giants in the final game of their 3-game series. Despite making notable off-season acquisitions, the Giants find themselves struggling just 12 games into the season. To remain competitive, they will need a significant turnaround, especially to contend in the competitive National League West Division. The Giants split their last 4 games, struggling particularly on offense with only 7 runs scored during this stretch. However, they are expected to rebound in this upcoming game against the Nationals. San Francisco has historically performed well against left-handed pitchers like Corbin, who has had a shaky start to the season, allowing 8 runs across 2 starts. Corbin's recent track record against the Giants, including surrendering 10 runs over his last 3 starts against them, suggests he may struggle to contain their offense. The Nationals, on the other hand, have won 3 of their last 5 games and have been strong offensively, scoring 13 runs in their previous 3 games. However, they are likely to face challenges against Hicks, the Giants pitcher, who has been impressive this season with only 2 runs conceded in 2 starts. Hicks has historically performed well against the Nationals, further indicating that he might keep their offense at bay. Despite the Giants losing the first 2 games of the series as favorites, they are optimistic for Wednesday's matchup with Hicks on the mound, who has been their standout performer this season. Corbin, with a career record of 8-10 against the Giants and a current earned run average of 3.31, enters this game with odds favoring the Giants. Despite the Nationals' recent dominance over the Giants, winning 6 straight games against them, the Giants are desperate for a win following a disappointing 4-8 start to the season. This game is pivotal for them to regain momentum in what has been a lackluster series. The recent offensive struggles of the Giants are concerning, particularly with Corbin's inconsistent pitching record. He has been underwhelming this season, allowing 16 hits and 8 runs in just over 10 innings. If the Giants fail to capitalize on Corbin's vulnerability, it could indicate deeper issues with their offense. So the San Francisco Giants money line is our full game side pick. The Nationals typically score 4 runs per game, with a higher average of 5.5 runs per game on the road. Despite their recent offensive output against the Giants, they are likely to be contained below their average in this matchup. Meanwhile, the Giants, averaging 3.91 runs per game overall and a lower 1.75 runs per game at home, have struggled against the Nationals recently, averaging only 1 run per game in their last 3 meetings. In contrast to the high-scoring outcomes of the first 2 games in the series, this game is expected to be more subdued due to the presence of seasoned pitchers. This aligns with the trend seen at Oracle Park, where games have tended towards lower scores. Additionally, recent statistics show a balanced record for both teams in favor of the under, further supporting the expectation of a pitcher-dominated game on Wednesday. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago White Sox versus Cleveland Guardians. The Chicago White Sox will face the Cleveland Guardians on Wednesday at Progressive Field in an MLB matchup. The White Sox are struggling significantly at the moment. They've had a rough start to the season, compounded by the loss of one of their key players for several months. Their offense has been performing poorly, and there doesn't seem to be any immediate improvement on the horizon. Now, they must contend with Tanner Bibee, who appears to have quickly found his form after a challenging debut. His recent performance, not allowing a run, indicates he could effectively handle the White Sox lineup. On the other hand, Cleveland's offense has been strong, with 4 players already amassing at least 10 hits before Tuesday night's game. They have demonstrated their ability to score and are likely to continue that trend against a struggling Chicago team. The White Sox have endured 9 games where they scored 3 runs or fewer. Tanner Bibby had an impressive rookie season and has shown promise in his first 2 starts this year, recording 13 strikeouts in 9.1 innings. This upcoming start will be Bibby's first at home, likely drawing a supportive crowd. The White Sox need to demonstrate significant improvement before they can be considered a reliable team. Their offense has been particularly lackluster. Given the White Sox's offensive struggles, it's hard to be confident in backing them. Therefore, the Cleveland Guardians to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Even if Bibby faces challenges with his command, he's unlikely to allow more than 3 runs against the White Sox's underperforming offense, which is off to its worst start in almost 60 years. Cleveland's bullpen leads MLB in both earned run average and WHIP as well. Bibby's counterpart, Fetty, reinvented himself in Korea last season and earned a lucrative 2-year, $15 million deal with Chicago. He boasted a 20-6 record with a 2 earned run average over 30 starts and 182 third innings, tallying 209 strikeouts with just 35 walks and 137 hits. The 31-year-old continued his success with 2 strong starts for the White Sox, showcasing a transformed pitching style that caught the attention of the baseball world. I predict he will effectively silence the Guardians' offense tomorrow. The White Sox have been shut out 4 times in their first 10 games, including the opening game of this series where they managed only 4 hits. While the Guardians' offense has been solid, they haven't consistently ramped up their scoring, except for a game where they put up 12 runs against the A's. They've scored 6 runs or less in 7 of their first 10 games. The under has hit in 4 of the last 5 meetings between these 2 teams prior to Tuesday night's game. Given the involvement of Chicago's struggling offense, the projected total seems excessively high. Therefore, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Oakland Athletics versus Texas Rangers. The Oakland Athletics and Texas Rangers are set to face off again in their ongoing 3-game series on Wednesday night in Texas. This matchup pits the struggling Athletics against the American League West leading Rangers, who are dealing with pitching injuries but remain strong after their World Series win. The Athletics find themselves at the bottom of the American League West standings at the start of this season, having endured over 100 losses in 2023. Meanwhile, the Rangers, coming off a championship season, are once again positioned near the top of the American League West Division standings despite facing multiple injuries to their pitching staff. In Wednesday's game, the Rangers will face Ross Stripling on the mound. Stripling's performance in the previous season was concerning, as he allowed 104 hits in just 89 innings of work, along with 20 home runs. Now facing a Rangers lineup hitting .277 but with only 10 home runs so far, Stripling's tendency to give up home runs could play into the Rangers' favor. On the flip side, the Rangers will start the left-handed pitcher Bradford, who has been a consistent presence in their rotation this season. Bradford has maintained an average of more than 6 innings per start, conceding just 5 hits overall while striking out 10 batters. He should match up well against an Athletics team struggling with a .219 batting average through their initial 10 games. Although Bradford's performance may decline eventually, I still anticipate him doing a commendable job against the Athletics. Conversely, Stripling's pitching has not inspired confidence. The Rangers boast one of the league's most potent offenses, which the Athletics simply cannot rival. Excluding their last 2 games, the Athletics would have a dismal 1-7 record. Given this, it's challenging to support a team like Oakland, especially against the reigning champions. To put it plainly, the Rangers are the superior team and should handle business comfortably at home against one of the league's weakest teams. Therefore, the Texas Rangers money line is our full GME side pick. Both the Rangers and Athletics have collectively hit only 18 home runs this season, yet the starting pitchers in this matchup have a history of giving up long balls. Stripling allowed a staggering 20 home runs last season in slightly over 80 innings pitched. Similarly, Bradford, despite his strong start this year, surrendered 11 home runs last season in just 56 innings of work. He's already given up a home run this season and may be in line to allow a few more on Wednesday. The Rangers, as previously mentioned, are batting close to .280 as a team and have scored 41 runs in their last 5 victories. Texas has retained many of its star hitters from last season when they led the league in scoring. Although Cody Bradford has had a fantastic start to the season, I expect him to regress to his usual performance levels over time. The Athletics may have gained some momentum after securing a couple of wins, but their pitching remains suspect. Oakland Oakland has gone 6-3-1 on the over this year, while Texas has surpassed the over in 5 of their last 9 games. Therefore, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.